How do, my partners? This is a Northwoods Madison Barlow natural canvas micarta variant. Now the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice this isn't a knife, this is actually just a sticker. Well, but what I wanted to show you was the whole thing. It's all blurry, hang on. So it comes in a baggie with the sticker. In that baggie is a little silicone thing, sachet thing, a coin, the slip and the knife. So just quickly before we get to the knife, have a look at the coin. It's a copper Northwoods coin and it's really nice. Lovely chunky coin. I'm not going to get it out because it's copper and it patinas as soon as it gets a bit of air onto it. But it's lush, isn't it? Really nice, look at that. Hang on, let's get it focused. Northwoods cool knife there, and on the flip side the Northwoods tree logo. Really nice, and you can see it's getting a little bit of green patina on it already. A little polish would get that going. Anyway, and then there's this lovely leather Northwoods slip. Knives ship free. That's who own the Northwoods brand, and it's a lovely thing, really good. And in there is the star of the show, the star of this video, the Northwoods Madison Barlow in beautiful natural canvas micarta. Look at that. Really nice. And it's got I've carried this and used it very lightly, so it's not brand new, but it's it's in great shape. It's a beauty. It's really nice. So you can see there beautiful brass liners. Really sets it off, gives it a bit of something special. Nickel silver bolsters, nice and shiny with the Northwoods tree logo both sides. And then the blade itself has got this nail nick, this long nail nick. It's called a long pull, with the rest of the blade. It's got this sort of smooth swedge, so it's nice and smooth, and half stop. So there it is in half stop, lovely shiny blade, and there is the open knife. Now let me just give it a polish, because it's a sort of knife that is shiny. It doesn't have to be shiny. You can patina it, and it's 1095 steel, so it will patina quite easily, or very easily. It looks good shiny. So on this side we've got Northwoods. Lovely font, I love that Northwoods font. Just above the bolster there at the base of the blade. And on the other side, USA. So it's made in the USA, and the blade is a really useful shape it's a nice slicey shape, but it's good and sturdy. It isn't a locking, it's a slip joint, but it's good and firm, and the action is just really nice. Easy to pull. I don't have to use the nail nick. I can just grab the blade, and lovely click. And the let's have a look at the back there. Absolutely flush. Now I'm struggling here with the focus. I think probably because it's shiny. Anyway, flush closed. That's nice, isn't it? How are we doing? A half stop. Ever so slightly proud. From what I've read, that's not unusual. And then closed. Absolutely flush. So it's lovely. Fit and finish, beautiful. Just something else on this fit and finish I should point out is the gap between the bolster and the canvas micarta. It's you can't feel it. There is a tiny gap, a fraction of a millimetre. I don't think you. Sorry, I've knocked the camera. I don't think you might be able to make it out. You can't feel it though. And then on the other side, it's pretty much perfect. You can't feel it. You could maybe get a nail, but I think that's just the differences in materials that you're feeling with your nail. Really nice. I keep coming back to the brass liners. I love those. They're really nice. It's beautiful, isn't it? The scales, this natural canvas micarta, lovely and thin. Let me just see if I can get it to stay in focus whilst we look at the thinness. That's very thin, which makes for a nice pocketable knife. So overall thickness is 11 millimeters, 11 blurry millimeters, but it's a big knife. It is a big knife. Closed length is, let's get that so you can see, it's 10.5 centimeters closed length. I fear this is going to be too long for my modest ruler. No, I can just get it. So from the bottom to the top of there is 19.3 centimeters. So it's a long knife, long pocket knife. Useful though. It's a good useful length. So I've got large hands, extra large hands. 4 fingers easy round the handle there. Obviously I'm not going to hold it like that because it's a slip joint and that could easily slip onto my fingers. But just to show you that it's a big pocket knife, but slender. So it's kind of a gentleman's, I would call it a gentleman's pocket knife, gentleman's Barlow. That's really, really elegant and but useful, pretty sturdy, or very sturdy. And that's it. And it's got these pins. So we've got brass pins throughout. 2 brass pins there. Those are for the spring, aren't they? Let's have a look inside, see if we can see what's going on. It's a bit dark in there. No, we can't really see anything. I think this pin and this pin are for the spring, and then the sunken pins are for holding the scales to the liners, I imagine. In the bolster, I'm just having a look to see, can we see a pin in there? I'm going really close. Right, hang on a sec. Hang on, let's just get this nice and buffed up, nice and polished. Can we see the pin in there? So it might be that that bolster isn't pinned. It might be that that bolster is glued in place. I don't know how it's actually put together. Can't see anything in there. Anyway, that's by the by. That really is irrelevant. Look at that. Blurred as you like. What's going on with my camera today? Must be because it's Sunday and it's had a heavy night. Lovely thing, isn't it? Northwoods Madison Barlow. Love that thing. Really nice knife. Put fingerprints all over it. So the action is just fantastic. Nothing to quibble about at all. It snaps. There's no blade wrap. Centered perfectly, absolutely centered. It's all good, all good. It's a premium factory knife. That's not what we call them, is it? But that's a beauty. So it comes with this sheath, which isn't made for the knife. I think it's a generic sheath, but you can see there. I mean, I'd probably have it that way around, would I? Yeah, I think I probably would have it bolster end down. But you can see it's a good shape, it's a good size for it. Keep it from scuffing up too much in your bag or your pocket or however you carry your knife. I didn't carry it in this sheath, I had it in a different one, slightly smaller, but that's nice. So there we go, what do you think? What do you think? I think that's lush, really nice. Well done, Northwoods. Thanks for watching my rambling little tour of this knife. It's not a review, is it, as such? I'm not giving you facts and figures. More a little look around it, really. Guided tour, I suppose. I hope you've enjoyed it. The blurry bits aside. Not quite sure what's up with my camera today. Yeah, lovely, lovely thing. So have a look around my channel, you'll see other knife reviews. I also do watches and EDC. Subscribe, like, that would be fantastic. I always appreciate a like. Comment, let's have a chat about this knife. Always willing to join in and chat about these bits and bobs. Lovely things, aren't they? I'm just admiring it, really. Here we go. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.